All right, everybody, so my friends are back at it again, giving me the remake challenge. Today they have brought to me Chick-fil-A's new pimento cheese spicy chicken sandwich. Take a look at this bad boy. Looks pretty good to me so far. It's on some form of brioche-like bun. Nice, pretty heaping portion worth of pimento cheese on top. What looks like a spicy, crispy dredge on the outside of this chicken. Also looks like chicken breast. And then on the bottom, looks like we have some pickled jalapenos. Maybe they're glazed jalapenos, I don't really know. Let's give it a taste. Give it a bite. That's actually really, really good, but I think we can make it a little better. Stay tuned to find out. So any great fried chicken sandwich, in my humble opinion, starts with one of those incredible buttermilk pickle brines. So in our bowl right here, we have about 2 parts buttermilk to 1 part Frank's Red Hot to a half a part of just your standard dill pickle juice. We have some chicken breast we have butterflied and cut in half to make it the right size to fit on that bun. And soaking it in this buttermilk, hot sauce, pickle juice brine for about an hour or so, but you can do that overnight. So here we go. In our pan over here, we have our signature Pig Beach chicken dredge. AP flour, black pepper, salt, a bunch of herbs and spices. We're gonna take our brine chicken. We're gonna go into the dredge. Get it all nice and coated. Back into the buttermilk hot sauce brine. And then back into that dredge one more time. Once that chicken's all nice and delicious and coated, I'm gonna take it and put it to a wire rack for it to rest. Pro tip, your chicken dredge will stick to your chicken better if you allow the flour to sit on that buttermilk for about 5 minutes before frying. So don't rush it. Let it sit there, it's gonna dry out and really adhere to that meat really well, so we have a perfectly fried, crispy chicken sandwich. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do to kick out this Chick-fil-A spicy pimento cheese honey sandwich is I'm gonna make some candied jalapenos. We're gonna get all that delicious heat from the jalapeno and that flavor with a little added sweetness by candy. Let's get started. We got a little bit of sugar and a lot of sugar. Some apple cider vinegar. And here I got a little bit of celery seed, granulated garlic, and turmeric. We're gonna bring that up to a boil and then put our jalapenos in there to cook for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're nice and tender and have this gorgeous candy glaze on the outside. Stay tuned. Our candy mixture is up to a simmer. Time to dump our jalapenos in. You're gonna give it a good old mix. Make sure that every jalapeno gets covered with this delicious candy mixture. We're gonna let it simmer for about 4 more minutes until they're done. All right, next up is making our own homemade pimento cheese. Now this is a pretty big recipe because we do use pimento cheese at the restaurant, and I'm very fond of this recipe. I think it's absolutely delicious. But don't worry, go down, click and subscribe down below. In the content will be a home-size version of this delicious pimento cheese recipe. We're gonna make it. Starting off, we got some whipped cream cheese. About 3 pounds worth. About 3 cups of mayonnaise. One pound worth of just soft Velveeta. About 5 pounds worth of shredded cheddar and Monterey Jack mixed cheese. I like the fine shredded, it's gonna help melt a lot easier. And then to that, we're gonna add our diced pimentos. Can't have pimento cheese without pimento. And then our seasoning, we got a little bit of celery seed, kosher salt, granulated onion, granulated garlic, a little brown black pepper, a little bit of horseradish, gotta have that little bite. Last but not least, a little cayenne to kick it up. Come on in, let's mix it up. Let's give it a taste. Oh yeah. This is definitely gonna kick up that sandwich tonight. And the last condiment I'm adding for our Chick-fil-A pimento crispy chicken sandwich is a little hot honey. So in this container, I just have a little wildflower honey, to which I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper. We're just gonna mix that all up together, and it's gonna create that delicious sweet heat to that fried chicken sandwich. Our chicken's been sitting with a dredge. It's got that perfect crust on it. Time to fry it up. We've got our fryer set to 300 degrees. Now that our chicken is finished cooking, the best way to let it rest is on one of these baker's racks. You don't want to use paper towels because the paper towels will suck up the oil, and then the chicken's going to continue to sit in that oil. Putting it on the rack is going to allow all of that juice and that oil to drip to the bottom, so it's going to keep your chicken super crispy. Okay, all of our prep is done. It's time to assemble these Chick-fil-A Copycat sandwiches. And come on over here, check this out. So we're kicking up this game. We made our own candied jalapenos. Fresh jalapenos cooked with that apple cider vinegar, and the sugar is going to give it that incredible flavor, kicking up that notch. Our homemade pimento cheese. Can't go wrong. I think this recipe is one of the best pimento cheese recipes out there. Try it yourself and let me know. And then last but not least, we're using a really beautiful organic wildflower honey that's going to go in with that cayenne pepper for that sweet heat. All these components combined with this delicious dredge and buttermilk brine fried chicken. It's game time. Let's put them together. You can see all that oil that's stripped down. That's the reason why we put it on a rack. And last but not least, very important step, we want to put that pimento cheese on the chicken while it's still hot to kind of help melt that out, to get that melted cheesy texture on the top of our chicken sandwich. One last drizzle of some hot honey. Time to give this to our friends. All right, boys, here we go. The original Chick-fil-A pimento spicy chicken sandwich for you to try. So while you're eating that, I'm gonna go finish my version of the sandwich, and we'll see what you guys think wins the prize today. Eat up.
It's messy.
Yeah, I don't like this one.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
The pimento cheese doesn't look that good. The chicken's all breaded. I didn't even know there were jalapenos in there. Basic pickle
Yeah, it's not
jalapenos.
horrible.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, the chicken's always good in Chick-fil-A, but I don't really taste the honey.
Me neither. I taste the jalapeno more than anything else.
I seriously need a drink. This thing's choking me. Alright, I'm gonna take one more bite.
It's still Chick-fil-A though, so.
Yeah.
I think I'm good.
Yeah. I'll wait for his.
Out of 10, what do you rate it?
Out of 10? For like a honey, I don't know. I didn't taste the honey. I'd give it like a 4 or like a 5.
I'll give it a 5.
5?
I think it was alright.
Okay. Yeah, the chicken kind of saved it. Chick-fil-A's chicken's
The
always
chicken,
decent.
I like jalapenos too. But like,
Yeah.
if you don't like spicy stuff, then
That's what it tastes like, just a spicy
Yeah, it
sandwich.
just tastes like jalapeno.
All right, boys, here we go. In my version of that spicy pimento chicken sandwich, we got that homemade pimento cheese, the candied jalapenos, crispy chicken, and that hot honey sauce to finish it off. You can see how that pimento cheese is melted really nice on top. Hopefully that chicken looks a little bit thicker, a little bit plumper, a little bit juicier, but we'll let you guys be the judge. Eat up.
This This one looks a lot better.
Oh yeah. Oh, the jalapenos, they look fresh, like he did something with them. They're not pickled, you can tell.
The cheese is really melty.
The jalapeno tastes so good. I love jalapenos. Looks like fresh pimento cheese.
That's really good.
Oh, it's nice and crispy, but it's still like.
It's like sweet too.
Yeah, it's
the other
juicy.
one wasn't sweet.
Yeah.
This one's sweet.
You can taste the honey.
Sweeter. Chicken tastes sweeter. Maybe. I mean, Chick-fil-A chicken is good, but like.
I'm gonna finish this whole thing.
That's right.
This thing's so good.
The flavors are just like, they're more pronounced on this
Yeah,
one.
they pop out a lot more each one.
The last one was just jalapeno. This is like, we got jalapeno, it's like sweet
Yeah,
too.
the
and
last
then
one
cheese.
tasted just like a spicy chicken sandwich with jalapeno.
We're just eating the whole thing.
All right, boys. What do we think?
Oh,
Yours was
How'd I
definitely-
do?
Yours was definitely better.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I finished yours.
Rock and roll. All right.
Yeah, yours was definitely better. The jalapenos. How did you make the jalapenos? What are those?
They're candied jalapenos. It's like apple cider vinegar, some sugar, some seasonings. You boil them together, let it sit, and it creates this kind of pickled, sweet candied glaze in those jalapenos.
I love
Which
those.
really just adds up the flavor, especially when it's being paired with a hot honey chicken like this.
I've never had jalapenos like that. Those are by far the best.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, best jalapenos I've ever had. The pimento cheese tasted fresh compared to this. This tasted like it came out of a jar
This
of
one
some
just like-
sort.
This
Well,
one kind of
Chick-fil-A is nothing to sneeze at. I mean, they're a famous brand. They've been doing a really great thing, and they make some delicious chicken. I'm really honored that you think that mine was up to snuff.
Well, I mean, that's what we were saying. The chicken's, is good because Chick-fil-A's chicken's always, pretty decent compared to other fast food. But yours, just the crunchy was still juicy. You could definitely taste the difference between the sweetness. Like we were talking, the
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A
yours-
one just tasted like a spicy sandwich
yeah.
with jalapenos.
So you found that the flavors in mine were a little bit more pronounced. Like
Yeah.
they had a little bit more substance behind
That's actually
it.
exactly
Kind
what
of-
he said.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Look
Yeah,
at my book.
pronounced.
All right. Well, that's what we do here. That's what we want to
Expert.
try to be as a chef. We're just trying to take flavors that resonate, things that we love, and just make them really pop and shine, so that it all comes together as a perfect bite. But I'm really honored. Thank you guys for all you guys watching out there today. If you want to learn how to make this copycat recipe of the spicy pimento honey Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, click to subscribe and go down to the bottom for the recipe and all the details, so you can eat like these two gavones and enjoy this sandwich at home.
I don't even want this one. I want yours.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to click and subscribe.